Welcome back to another video. My name is Kevon Roach, and this is a place where I share what it's like being a full-time trader from the Caribbean. If you're new here, smash the subscribe button, hit the like while you're at it, because we got a lot more content coming your way. But it's currently Thursday, the 7th of August, 1:30 in the PM. And as you can see there on the chart, the US 30 chart, this one candle right here that looked like it just hit the entry and then come all the way down. I missed this trade. I missed yet again another sniper entry, if I do say so myself. But let me just extend the chart. Price barely come back, touched the entry and went all the way. I was watching the chart when all of this was happening, but I did not place the sell limit in time. Price just came up and left without me. So it happens. These things happen. I am just glad to see that it actually played out. I did not follow the process because I missed this trade, and realistically I was at the charts. I was just not prepared, to be honest. I was occupied in the community. Sometimes we chill, sometimes we gaff, and I shouldn't be doing these things when I should be looking for trades, but sometimes it gotta happen for you to learn. Anyhow, I have not been watching any of the other charts. I probably still have some of the markings still there, but I ain't trading any of them. Let's see, okay, so for USD CAD, if I had left this trade to, come back and hit, that would have been a loss. Euro USD and actually come down there as yet. GBP JPY actually came down close to the first trade entry, but that first trade already hit TP, so it was just the second one and it didn't come all the way down there to actually give me the entry. But like I said, GJ is trading very nice. I might probably start trading GJ before I start trading any of these other pairs, but I can still, paper trade them for at least a month or two more before I make that decision, because US 30 is treating me pretty nice. Just for some days I'll be missing trades on that pair, so that's how it is, man. Or some days I just won't find a trade on that pair, and on those days, if I really want to trade, I can reduce the risk and just test out the waters in other pairs, so yeah, that's the situation for right now. You know how it is. It's Thursday. I'm not gonna try to fill up the video with a set of extra stuff, but I recently created a video for Sieg Path, their new updates, and some of the things that they're offering as well. I'm actually trying out a 10k flash account, which is like an account that you can pass within a day and get funded within a day. So it's just a 5% profit target as well, so that's different. It's all different. And yeah, so if you're interested, by the way, in signing up for an account with them, you can get 50% off using my discount code. It's flash GTFX, or you could just click on the link in the description and purchase the account. You'll get 50% off the 10k flash account. But yeah, I believe that's a good opportunity to see some good returns quick as well. However, this trade this morning, I could have placed the same trade on the account, but like I said, I missed it and I didn't want to enter late. Even if I enter late, I would have still been in profit. More than glad that I didn't deviate from the system that much. I would say missing the trade is still deviating because I was there. I was supposed to follow the rules. I was supposed to follow my system and just stick to the process. After that, I could do anything else, but I still didn't deviate that much, although I already had one thing wrong. I don't need to completely mess up the day, so at least that was still a win to me. So yeah, man, no funds lost is still a win. So that's gonna be it for today, and I'm definitely gonna come back and fill you in tomorrow if I find a trade, or possibly later on today as well. As long as I could find a position, then I'm taking that trade, so yeah, this is how it is for now. So we're back, and it's the final day in the week, Friday. Currently 31 minutes after 10 in the AM, and I pulled out the chart and the camera to show y'all this price that was looking like it was going to retrace and give me an entry, but now it's going back up. As you can see there on the screen, I have this buy limit marked out here on US 30, and honestly, this don't look like it's going to come down using a retracement. Viewing it on the hourly, I would say obviously we bullish, and price price doesn't have that much of a reason to retrace this far, but that's the strategy. Some trades I will not be there on the charts. Other trades I'll just miss them entirely. Like this one here, it just went off without me and there was nothing that I could do about it. It already hit TP, as in the area that I was marking for TP, but it's possible that it comes back, gives me a retracement, and still goes up for that 140 pip move there. So let me see. I just want 140 out of it, but that is not guaranteed. So I also kind of placed the trade on the Sieg Fund Flash account, but here's the thing. It was the same buy limit, but I mistakenly opened the buy. I recorded just a small piece of the profit that I made before, so I'll just put that in right now. And I was wanting to close at $40, but then price looked like it was going to retrace, and I was like, since this is a mistake, because I meant to open a buy limit instead of buy, so I didn't want to take that much chance on holding it for further. It hit how far, well, just a little bit under where the TP would have been, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna take this and wait for the actual trade. So I could have made a little bit more, probably like $50 some when the price ended up shooting up, but I was like, it's outside of my zone. But I was like, it's outside of my trading rules, so I'm not going to hold it, and I'm going to instead wait for an actual retracement on the hourly. Wait for an actual retracement and stick to my rules. So that's the right. But I also want to show you now the analysis for basically all the other peers that I'm looking at. So let me just run through it real quick. For NAS, nothing. Still not even analyzing NAS charts. It looks very bullish though. I can give you that. Same with S&P, obviously BTCs for the weekend. And I don't know why I still get gold up. I just look at gold, but hey, why not? This now, we come into the niceness. We're looking at USD CAD. But here's the thing. This right here and this right here would not be like actual trades that hit it live. Yeah, I did not mark this one up live, nor I did not mark this one up live. But this one right here is a live trade. This one here I actually put on the charts before 8 a.m. I was here and I marked up this high being taken and the parameters for the sell and everything. And this is how it's looking. It still didn't hit TP, but we still in the green and it still went a good way. So, you know, it's good to see the USD CAD analysis coming to come. And I left these markings here so that I could remember the way that I'm analyzing the market. So yeah, it's just one good looking trade for right now. You know, the rest is just like templates. Here on Euro USD, I have like a kind of arrow path marking. So I am expecting or anticipating the price to come up here. And I ain't expecting shit, but I would like the price to come up here. Tag me into the trade here, and then I can also take a trade in the opposite direction once price come down here. Hey, it's a possibility. I don't know. I am testing this all out. All this here is back testing. This is a loss. This is a win. This is a loss. This is a win, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I am dabbling in the other currencies, and actually, I am not placing any trades. It's all paper trades until I have at least 2 months of data forward testing it and back testing it as well. So, you know, just doing something new, not trying to fix what already, you know, working. Here on GJ as well, it's been looking pretty nice. We had this initial move here since I think it was on Wednesday. I was telling you about this move that I managed to catch. This one right here. This one was beforehand. After back testing, this one would have been a loss. This would have been a win. And if price could retrace all the way down here, then we would see what that would be. But this is another outlook for GJ as long as I get that retracement just with the arrow path. And for GU, the trade would already be completed. This would be the trade that I would take this morning on GU, and that would be a short, but nice. So that's the trade ideas that I have. This is the only pair that I'll actually be trading, US 30. And yeah, I'm just waiting. It's a waiting game right now. You know, even though I have those outlooks on the other pairs, I understand that I am just back testing. I understand there's a difference, you know, in learning, applying what you know. And I am keeping the knowledge and the practices and writing it down, but I'm keeping it separate from each other. I'm doing one thing, so for now it's a bit easy, but once I start trading these other pairs, it might complicate things. So I'll only do that on a very, very, very reduced scale. But we trying a thing, and so far it's been working. I ain't feeling stressed, I ain't feeling overwhelmed like it's confusing or anything. So I'll keep you updated on the progress, let you know how everything is going. But right now, this is the situation. Don't actually have a trade since I closed that trade that I opened by mistake. I'm just chilling, bro. I'm just chilling, waiting on the price to give me some. If we don't get anything again today, then that's 2 days off in the 1 week. Telling me which employer so nice, bro. It's like, yes, I don't get to make money, but really, do I not still make money by keeping money? Like I kind of do. Not that I make money, but I don't lose it, which is also beneficial. So I'll take that win and call it charge. But for right now, this price, I don't know if this price will give me this entry, bro. I don't know if this price, just let me extend it so yeah, I can see better. But I don't know if this price won't come all this way back down. But that's where my entry is, so that's where I'll wait for the price to come. Until then, we're back. We're in this trade. Just got tagged into it after the playing around the tree a little bit, but we're in this one and we're holding. So it's an area of interest. I just thought I should come back and tell y'all in, and I'm gonna update you on how this trade went. Possibly, I'm gonna see if I could do a little recording. But the thing is with that recording, bro, it is just like occupy the whole screen. I can't do nothing. I just being unproductive recording the screen when I could just show y'all the before and the after, cause me trades don't always go quick, but I record like an hour or something and then I just shut off the recording, right? So we best of both worlds. But I'll come back and give you an update once we get to the next area of interest. Well, we're back, and as you saw, that one was a quick stop loss. Not really quick, because it still take almost an hour. But that's not a thing. Hold on. The thing is, when you look on the charts right now, price is actually coming back up after barely wicking me out. How much pips was that? Like 30 for the 430. I had to move up the entry a little bit, by the way, because it wasn't matching where I actually entered this trade. But hey, stop loss at for the 430, price coming at for the 421. I actually had this stop loss at for the 4024, so that would have been 3 pips just stopping me out and then going back up to our entry. It doesn't mean that it can go straight to take profit, but it's a real possibility. It's looking like that's what's gonna happen, but hey, I risked a not small amount, but an amount that I can afford to lose, and I am sticking to that. Even though I lost that amount, I'm going to keep the same amount constant again and risk the same amount. So if I win, aiming for a 1 to 2 and make back what I lost. So that's completely fine, losing that amount there. Because of the fact that I had a little buffer on the 10k account, I managed to still be above. I'm not going to show you the balance, but still be above that 10k mark, even though I had that loss. So we keeping the risk constant. So yeah, that's really and truly what happened, buddy. I really can't make this type of thing up. Like days like this gonna happen, buddy. You're gonna have days where it's either if you bring in a stop loss to break even, you're gonna be taken out at break even, and then the price is gonna go to your take profit. Or for those like me who don't bring your stop loss to break even, you can see this other type of pain where you're taking out that stop loss and then still go in your favor, or price would go in your favor, come back down to your entry, go to your stop loss, and then go in your favor. So it's just some trades that we can't account for. Sometimes you might be able to close it early, before it retraces, before it goes to your break even, or before it goes all the way down to stop loss. But by doing that, you're also going to reduce the amount of times you hold a trade for the full take profit. Some trades are actually going to just slightly retrace before keep pushing in your direction, while others are going to completely retrace. You can't know which one. You really and truly can't. So the best thing would either be to take all the trades once it gets to a certain level, or you leave all the trades, including the ones that go in your favor, and come back. That's the option I chose to take, because realistically, even though I will take losses, the amount of wins, if I just allow them to be wins, will recover those losses. So with that in mind, a loss really and truly feels like a very, very temporary thing. It feels like something that must happen. So like, we're gonna move a couple steps up a mountain, we're gonna pause for a minute, rest up, and then keep moving up the mountain. That's what a loss feels like. A loss feels like the rest up. Even if, let's say, we take 2 losses or 3 losses, that's just resting for 2-3 days, because the minute you start moving again up the mountain, it's momentum, and all that is behind you. You are more closer to your target or what you wanted to achieve. So that's just really and truly it. I ain't gonna bring y'all back and fill y'all in on how this trade went. It's Friday. It's a loss already. And even if we get to TP, that's completely fine with me. All the other pairs, I'm still going to be monitoring them. I'm definitely still not taking any trades regardless. I follow the process. That's the most important thing. I want to keep following the process. It's been a month and 11 days. Well, 10. Yeah. A month and 10 days of following the process and seeing the results every day. So I'm going to keep doing that. Yeah. And that's going to be the end of the video. If you made it this far, then hey, appreciate you, man. And please remember to do it by a solid and like and subscribe. Leave a comment while you're at it. Why not? I reply to each and every one of those. And I'll definitely catch you in the next video. Until then, peace.